Hello, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can move documents that you have on your desktop and just locations on your computer into the online version of OneDrive and the desktop version of OneDrive. So let's do the online version first. So I'm going to open up my online OneDrive. I'm going to go back to my files section. So if you notice at the bottom of your files section, it should say drag files here to upload. This is the easiest way to start bringing the files that you have on your computer into OneDrive. So what I would do is choose to minimize my screen on the top and move it over a little bit. And now I have access to my desktop files and folders, or I can open up my File Explorer and I could minimize this and place it next to it. And I can choose the files that I'm looking for from the locations within my computer. And it's as easy as selecting the file, dragging it over, and then dropping it. And you'll notice it says that it's uploading, and here's the new file that I just dropped in. Again, it has that little blue crown because anytime we bring something new into OneDrive online or create something new, it's again going to be that visual reminder that you have something new in your OneDrive. And you can do this for multiple files. You can select multiple files at once by doing just the activating the check mark next to them, and then you can drag it over. And just notice that it says copy. So what that means here is that it is making a copy of those files as it places them in my OneDrive. The original copy is still going to exist in that initial location. So as you get more comfortable with using OneDrive, you're going to want to get to a place where you delete the old version and you are just keeping the copy that you have now moved into OneDrive. You want to be careful that you're not making multiple copies and then forgetting which one you made your changes to and which one is the most recent version. So just be careful as you start to move your files over. If it is saying that it is copying, that remember that that first version still exists in that other location. So that's just something to look out for. So again, all I did was drag items from my other destinations on my computer, and I opened up my File Explorer and I was dragging them directly in. You also, within your online version of OneDrive, can choose the upload button, and you can choose to upload individual files or folders. And by doing it this way, it's going to, again, show the contents of your computer and the destinations that you have within your computer that you can then go in and choose which ones you would like to start uploading. So that's how you can do it to the online version. The desktop version is going to be similar. So I'm going to open up my OneDrive desktop application, and then I'm going to open up my File Explorer, and I'm going to minimize this window. So now I have two windows open here. On my left, I have my OneDrive desktop application, and on my right, I have my File Explorer. It's going to be the exact same way that we were moving items within the online version of OneDrive, dragging them over. And the same like you would reorganize things within the destinations on your computer. In the past, maybe if you had an item on your desktop and you wanted to move it into your documents folder, you would just drag it, hover over the new destination, and release it. So it's going to be that same idea, except now we're going to move things from these other destinations into OneDrive as our destination. So for example, if I take this PDF, I could drag it over, and notice in this case it's saying move to OneDrive. In the other example, it was saying copy to OneDrive, and in this example it's saying move to OneDrive. Depending on the device that you're using, when you are dragging items into your desktop version of OneDrive, sometimes it may move them, sometimes it may copy them. So you want to kind of be on the lookout and see exactly what that icon says as you're moving it over, whether it is copying the item or moving the item. And then you'll have to proceed accordingly. If it's copying, again, you might want to delete the copy in the original location and just keep the one that you have placed in OneDrive. But in this case, I'm taking this Dale Carnegie item and I am moving it into OneDrive. And by releasing it, it is now over here, Dale Carnegie, and notice that it is no longer on my desktop. And same thing, I can select multiple items to drag. And again, this also says move. Another way to do it is to take your mouse and highlight multiple items and drag them over, and that's going to move it. And again, depending on your device, dragging items to your desktop OneDrive will either move or copy, so just be on the alert to see whether those items are moving or copying. So that's the way that you can start taking your files that you have on your computer and start bringing them into OneDrive. Thanks for watching.